takes about 45 minutes or so to get me ready and whatever, and then I got to eat breakfast, and that all has to happen before my parents get out the door and go to work or whatever they got to do.
Whether it's cooking for your home or business, automotive and farm tools, or bulk industrial products, you can depend on one name to provide reliable local service.
This is where I spend the time to mainly watch TV, or if I'm in here, I get on the computer. Only thing I need is my phone, you know, and then if I need anything, I can always call her. I would describe Mom as hardworking. She's the one that gets everything ready for me or whatnot every day.
You know, that's Jason's little world. My little world is being around when he needs me. I'm Jason's caretaker. I took care of my mother for a whole year with Alzheimer's of 1997, and Jason's accident was a couple of weeks later. So the Lord was preparing me to take care of Jason for the rest of his life. It takes an act of Congress to get him to start on something. But he loves doing it.
Everything I do, I draw it out first. It just makes it a little bit easier at the end.
It's the routine of having to get out of the bed and sit in that chair all day long and doing that artwork. It really wears him out.
My table, it was drawn up for my best friend, and he sent it to Ole Miss, and the engineering students met with me and measured me, and then they built it as a class project. It has little switches on there so I can tilt it up and down, another switch so I can turn it, because beforehand it was hard for me to turn my canvas without somebody doing it for me. Now I just flip a switch and they turn it for me, so it makes it a lot easier.
What paints are we going with?
Being patient is my biggest challenge. I gotta just be patient with everything I do, because it takes me a lot longer to do things everybody else can do in a second. I chose to do paintings. It was mainly just to have some kind of therapy. I chose to use oil paints because they don't dry fast. Sometimes they would still be wet after 2 weeks. I don't have the full use of my arm, so I can't reach, you know, too far on the canvas. So just long strokes is easy for me to do. And then leaves on flowers, they're long strokes. People start liking them and buying them.
We come out here in the mornings, and then we come out here in the evenings to put the animals up and feed them again. I let all the alpacas out. I let the goats out and the sheep out, and the big pig, you haven't seen him yet, he's out somewhere. Get out of there. 10 years ago, somebody told us about the land, and we just shot out there and got it. This is my baby peacocks. Get back in here. Started out as a hobby, and like I said, my animals started multiplying, so I love to mow. And this is how I relax. Before the accident, me and Jason was like, hated each other, literally. He hated, but that was a teenager that was rebelling against the mother.
My mom usually doesn't ask many people for help for anything. She just does it herself. I don't even think she thinks about it. She just automatically does it.
What I get from Jason is I know he feels guilty for having to ask me everything. He won't ask me because he knows I'm busy doing other things.
If I'm going to a place, I have to know how I can get in the place. If it has steps up, I got to take my portable ramp. It's going to work out before I even leave the house. So it's a process. It takes a little while to get it, but I've been doing it for 15 years. So, all right, Lou, you get by. Yeah, just get it kind of steep up it. If I'm out with my friends, they don't even recognize I'm in a chair. They'll say, hey, let's walk over here. Like people to talk to me, just talk to me like a normal person. I might need help, but I'm still normal too, so. I have a lot of friends here, but friends I've been with since high school. There's 4 or 5 of them that still live here in Clarksdale. There we go.
So, did you watch the game?
Most of it. I didn't get to see the last of it because I was outside.
Tonight we're going to watch Floyd Mayweather. Floyd's going to be tough to beat, that's for sure.
Yeah, we had to play Heritage, and we were undefeated, and they had 1 loss. And they flipped a coin in Jackson, our coach at our school, and their coach at their school. Yeah. And they won the coin toss, even though they already had a loss. If you're undefeated, you just have home field all the way through. No, they need to. Hey, Jennifer.
James, get out of the way, y'all.
Yeah.
Move, bro.
I saw your painting. It's really pretty.
Oh, yeah. I did. That's what I'm doing now. That's why. Yo, chase them. They got fixed up. They just buy this couch, I guess. It'd be good. Or by that, yeah, at the corner, it'd be good. It's my little friend right here.
Look at that, he got you.
I got this from the store.
Wait a minute.
What are you gonna do with that? Scratch your back? For sure. Smell good too.
Watch out.
I'm always out there. Yeah, I love it. Well, I love my miniature horses because they're my level, and that we got a couple horses we let people ride. Especially like when kids come out there, they're so gentle. We let them ride them, and Oregon won't play, Alabama or LSU for a non-conference game.
We should be building within the next couple of years. I'm standing in the middle of the house. The porches are surrounded all the way around it. The fireplace will be in the front. These are the plans. We're planning on building our house on the farm. Jason's apartment is going to be like the garage on the house. So all he has to do is roll in, on the flat surface.
I'm going to like it a lot out in the country because it's quiet out there, and in town it's just too loud.
Uh-oh. Oh, Jason, he's...
Out there, just me and animals, a lot more open because it'll be built to my needs. Sure to give me some ideas about my art too if I'm being out in the country every day.
What is the thing that I'm most proud of? What we've accomplished, I guess.